Into second na Kenofurata so obano. Lawyers ne catch any Ghana for say old to me ma. Na okwa yes surgery bi. Mo kai se Kenofurata. Okache Ghana for say. Na no fano. Na on the 2nd of June dear Kiane King obedu kruma. And Kenofurata lawyers catch they say. Kenofurata when ya cancer. Into when ya cancer to nkasa. When ya cancer to ultimate na play mu. When ya cancer to yebusa no question ultimate so. Inti yane Ghana for the yen twɛn ma Kenofurata ne cancer ne nkɔ ɔnyɛ ne surgery ne wie na ne cancer ne nkɔ ansa na Kenofurata no yɛbɛɛ den yɛbɛtwe na so anase yɛde na ba court Kenofurata so ne nam America ha ɔte restaurant a odidi me kyerɛ mo restaurant a Kenofurata kɔɔyɛ ɛna me kyerɛ video a Kenofurata ɛte odidi inti awɔsɛ bibi ka kyerɛ wo sɛ MPP for we ɔmo yɛ nkwasiafo ɔmo muyɛ Kenofurata he is not coming to Ghana. Owu Ghana for say Jimmy. Kenofurata no owu ye nyina makachira mo say the Ekufuado family, the MPP as a political party. Omumbu Ghana for hwe nkwasi asema AC. Chairman Wontumi a mere civilian onyo bia. Chairman Wontumi is just a regional chairman of a village party. He is nobody. Now you see the way the MPP piglets are fooling themselves on the streets of Yoko. That is the MPP. They feel so entitled to nothing. They feel say, but nobody should question them when they go wrong. Inti Kenofurata in his head, and in the NPP leadership now, they still feel say we don't even have the right to question them. So we take Kenofurata lawyer, Sibia Okasa Jimimu, Utieni Kasabia. He even feels say we don't have the right to even invite Kenofurata to come and account for his still worship. Yani afa Kenofurata ejuma. And he check Kenofurata say bra. Na yanto ano every say wabokro no. The lawyer cry in his response sometimes the UTSB omo kana they feel say omo nim nyansa chen Ghana fro nyina and the special prosecutor say Kenofurata or how oni how omo ba be file a case a criminal case against him whether he's here or not they are going to trial Kenofurata. Now trial no cause we now say Kenofurata is guilty and he has to be jailed for 20 years. Kenofurata wherever he is or say a chino near the jail or Ghana. Now you make sure say we woo jail. And basically Kenofurata, the special prosecutor says he's going to go ahead and try Kenofurata. The evidence or one or be filing the case, a criminal case against him because Kenofurata is not ready to come home to answer questions. For all you know, say a Sibra Ghana nasa ombo kronwa. How difficult is this? You just have to come, answer a few questions, and the same day you go. Because ex-president Mahama, those times I know when you're president, special prosecutor friend, John Mahama Echo, special prosecutor, in some ebusa oh yeah no, the entitlement the mentality at that NPP for team. Sa Jimmy Omajiri almost say they can fool, they can insult, they can stupidly just steal from us, and we don't even have the right to even question them. Say, that is my problem with these piglets. MPP from problem no more know. They feel say they are a village political party. It only encroaches for no. As far as you are in Ghana, you live in Ghana, you know the things the government is providing you are enjoying. We have the right to question you whether you are a village party or not. In the same cross na edidi obumu. Sound cross some na edidi party nim. Sound cross some na be show with him. Intended na uchi obia. Yes, yeah, and the uchi NPP nibia yentiasie. And such a mount to be Jimmy Ayachini. Chairman won't to me, Sir Ombo Kronoa, what is his problem? Sir Chairman won't to me, Enria Adia. What is Chairman won't to me's problem? He will answer the questions, he will provide his evidence, and he will walk. And then Amugwa Botesa Impreco Jimmy Muhu all over the place. I'm threatening you. You also come to power. And when we come to power, Kwasiafo, when I cast about power. In Kwasiafo, when I cast about power. When the Katu Mutim say you are coming to power. When a Katu Mutim say you are going to win an election. When a Katu Mutim say even 2028 you will have a flag bearer. When I catch them. When I catch them MPP for say 2028 mobile flag bearer. Who told you? When I catch them. Flag bearer only answer. Moji say 2028. No more flag bearer on your criminal. No more flag bearer or yeah flag bearer no song. No more flag bearer only answer. Moji sure say 2020 no more flag bearer. The party itself is broken. It's in pieces. And then when you are talking to them, yeah, about power. When I say about power, we in your party and about power. Ojen say 38%, you know, within 4 years, Ghana for Jimmy to come give you 51%. And I want to politics na say. And see, I know me say, when there's mobile power, who said you are coming to power? MP4, who said you are coming to power? It's mundi munkomo, mundi long-term munkomo. Me won't say mundi short-term munkomo, emwamo. Your conversations should be long-term. Oh, say that should be yaba power. Hey, where do you say yaba power na say mpeni for nyina nwuya. Hey, say nyame boya na say be 20 years yaba power. Mundi san komo no, future nkomo. Munjai yaba power. When is over power? Who told you people you are coming to power? Yaba power, overpower bedding. Overpower bedding. Munkomo ni nyina should be future tenses. Hey, say the nyame boya na say in the next 10 years yaba power. Hey, into future ni yambra power ne kufu ade tiase. Hey, osafuma fukra ene si yambra power no wu. Hey, time yambra power ne party mpedifom di anim di 80. San komo bi na oso mu di ena nkwase akeka ne yaba power. Kennedy Japan ne yaba power na say Bride Champion na say Bawumia the comedian. Who is coming to power? To do what? Kwase ebe ne ka tu mutrim sa mobile power. Use future sentences a lot. Future sentences and then about Mu use future a lot. Nyame boa ne power in 10 years. Nyame boa ne power in 40 years. Nyame boa mongdin komo say because answer na mombra power no. Na majority of them flag bearers no mo because that age at show me nyina mo free politics. I'm telling you. Time mombra power. Na eye afenyama ka 47. Na we di be 82. I'm telling you. You should not be thinking about power. You should be thinking of having the party to survive for the next 42 years for the young ones who are being born today to come and take over from you for the next 42 years. Do not talk as if say, oh, yeah, about power 2028. Because yeah, not just say about power easy, sir. Who you say sorry about power? Do you know what it takes to win power? Aban papa ba jumano. Mudi mujimi to munya future present tense. And our future present participle adjective their pronouns. And then we here and some would incomo, some quasi uncommon, you have power, 2028, you have power. When are they overpower? Quasi the overpower, when ever to amount. When they go salary, some MPP. Ah? Future simple tense, future participle, the present continuous, and you been used in the Mebuaya near about 2020 38. Hey, in Tiabana, a Bride Champion, who is also when you can grow, and Asaba Omiadia, or some from the Yambra Power no Mundi San Common reality check, no, because Mombra Power no, na Hackman, a Kufuado, or Safmafu, or Mom this counts no mean. Now, a year could drop on 68, 70 into one and more power. Monkasa ye na munjan kwasi kasa na mutimu ya mudadodo. Mokasa say alewa shamoto. Mokasa jimimu ni aba power. Hey, and the 4 years aba power. Why na over power? Why na kwasa ya to aba mawu? Why na be kasa wa MPP man ato Ghana for tirim? Dey na mobile power mo dey yeden. What are you using the power for? Because a crazy party mo dey ahinde na mo ya ade. Ade ne entam to me nhye mu se mo dey yeden. To me, mo dey den. Mon kan dey mo dey to me here. Enso mo pe to me. Mo dey to me ne here den. What are you using the power for? Ah, mo party mo experience ones no mo ne hwan. Mo bon kire me. Who are the experienced people in the party? Ekufuado only 10 years obewu. Osafomafo only 10 years obewu. Wana Hackman obewu. E pa ko fo mpese me kan asem. Why na what party mu a? Why na what power ba omia. The next day no design. Kennedy Japan, Kennedy who over to Bride Champion Cronfo way, or no Bride Champion area one who. Udi Munkuro do Asha. Bride Champion Cronfo way, I didn't Bride Champion be the president. Ah? Into when the mobile power no. Now, sir, national vice third vice was said, Saji Bijmin, one at the power. No, they're not Becca, Aquawi. Oba power no bedding, we mumba power bedding.
When they say something, it's primary fascicles, which means
he has a case to answer.
He has case to answer. But the constitutional instrument here is whether or not all primary fascicles are true and are yes.
No, maybe.
Let me tell you. You agree? Let me tell you.
That's why.
Let me tell you. Do you understand?
Committee sits.
So it can be fabricated.
That's why
it can be lies.
So if
that's why the committee sits.
You see?
Let's have.
Oh, no.
Inti ya mombra power no. Momo boda mon. We na ebra power o meden. Sala ndwe we meden power the yeden. We all the power yeden. What is he going to do with power? What does he need power for? We sans all the power beden. We mo no 5-7 years na mo nyina wu. Yare bebo mo, we mu no mu yare. Mummayambu mine na montinas na use simple future tenses. Now, I'm still on a special prosecutor. And a special prosecutor, Ekasano. Okay, same way, and the special prosecutor should understand. There's something happening at the special prosecutor's office. He needs to understand, say, the special prosecutor now, he's not that clean. I am here to speak on the special prosecutor, the oye. Because time ye wo special prosecutor kusi jabing. People like us, we defended you. People like us defended you. Criminals like Paul Adumochimo, they were envious of you because they felt to say, Nyoma, when you're at your age, you know, they couldn't get it. Until they were always on you because they felt to say, so when you were going to expose the MPP government. So thieves and criminals, dirty stinking drug abusers like Paul Adumochimo, they were always on you. And people like us, we had some belief, say, you can still deliver as a special prosecutor. Until people like us, so many times we defended you. But it is looking like, say, power has gotten into your head. And you see, you are doing a lot of things that are not right. Now, and a special prosecutor spoke about Mustafa Hamid. Now, we should see in some special prosecutor Kaya Mumianko TB. After that, I'll tell you something.
National Petroleum Authority. In November 2024, the OSP commenced investigation into suspected corruption and corruption-related offenses in respect of the operations of National Petroleum Authority, NPA, and the activities of some of its officials. The OSP investigation has revealed that between 2022 and 2024, some high-ranking and other officials of NPA devised and implemented a corrupt scheme of using public office for profit through threats, intimidation, coercion, suggestions, bribery, and inordinate regulatory duress to obtain for their personal benefit large sums of money from oil marketing companies and other entities under their statutory regulatory, licensing, oversight, and monitoring mandates in the petroleum downstream industry. As at the close of business on 30 May 2025, the OSP had uncovered, through tracing and trailing, an amount of 280,516,127 cedis and 19 pesos, being proceeds of the corrupt scheme, some of which has been used by the perpetrators to acquire identified and traced apartments, suites, houses in country and abroad, 22 fuel haulage trucks, and the incorporation, acquisition, and operation of oil marketing companies to compete with the oil marketing companies they were regulating. The OSP, before the end of June, would file criminal charges against the first batch of the perpetrators and complicit oil marketing companies and their officials. Upon filing, we will brief you in detail in respect of who did what, who acquired what, and what has been recovered.
So this is the special prosecutor. So we table for PZ for my dream. I see a year 2024. I feel me a year November 2024, and I almost started a year. Mustafa Hamid na olidi MPA the Juma diemu na utie OSP kasana oyusu word be high ranking and other officials omohwehwe omunsemu hu say Ghana sika 208 million Ghana cedis na ehwehwemu no omoye no omuhu say nipa bi afakuti kwan so akomutiri ho abon and they have deliberately stolen from the state. Now, Okasano, as far as May 30th, and exactly the amount of money nipa na omoshe Mustafa Hamida si. Omoye den sika omowia ebi de bia toto dan wa Ghana, esisi dan wa Ghana, atoto dan wa Abruchiri, atoto kasa kese, omo trace sa sika ni nyina. it is special prosecutor and the asama okachre efa eye Mustafa Hamid wallahi honono. Now you see, well, a few questions I want to ask the special prosecutor. And I want to tell him, say, he cannot play games with us. I can tell you on authority, say, special prosecutors investigations way, and then on start yet. Something is slowing down this investigations. Something is slowing down this investigations. And when you listen to the special prosecutor, he does not want to mention Mustafa Hamid's name in any of his press releases. There's a reason why the special prosecutor has refused to mention Mustafa Hamid's name. The reason is that he's using high-ranking officials because there's something going on. It's preventing the special prosecutor from opening a criminal case against NPA. Now, from my source, the special prosecutor has gotten whatever he needs to get to prosecute. But I would see any statement or say they will be filing. That means, as we speak today, on filing case against Mustafa Hamid and the NPA officials. Now, more some questions to ask the special prosecutor. And you see something, there are a lot of things going on, and I expect him to understand the position he has been given. He cannot abuse that position. So if today, the Speaker of Parliament, the security details have been taken away from him. Now, a special prosecutor or 4 military men are a gardener. When you go to the OSP's office, there are 2 military men stationed there already with a policeman. But the OSP way APR Bontina or 4 military men. 4. You ask yourself, is this guy a god or is a civil servant? Why are we giving special prosecutor 4 military men to work with? So special prosecutor Ebefa Street is why they block all the streets. And the funny thing is, 4 military men no, Obako special prosecutor office no, not 2 ejina gate not 4 ejina ononi officer no. The question here is, what has he actually done for him to need 4 military men at his disposal in his car, and also 2 standing at his office premises, including a police officer? The question is simple. Why? Now, I know the special prosecutor is stalling this Mustafa Hamid MPA investigations. He's stalling these investigations because of the information I have picked up. Mameka Bibincho. When a special prosecutor started this investigation, a young man was picked up. And that young man who was picked up, he was interrogated. And then when the young man was interrogated, they got to the point who said, before election 2024, Mustafa Hamid, every OMCB MPA every month they were paying 3 million Ghana cedis to Mustafa Hamid. And that money was towards Mahmoud Bawumia's campaign. The gentleman who was taking the money, he was arrested by the special prosecutor. The special prosecutor brought him into the office. They interrogated him, and the person confessed of taking 3 million Ghana cedis from all the OMCs every month, and that money was directed to Mahmoud Bawumia's campaign. Now, there were some few questions to ask the special prosecutor. Now, the reason why I'm putting this on record is because BBC. Now, question number 1 that I have for the special prosecutor is simple. Has the OSP invited and interrogated certain persons, and was the admissions to the effect that monies were taken from the state to support Mahmoud Bawumia's campaign? Is a question. Number 2, has Mustafa Hamid, has he been invited by the office, and did he confirm the allegation? What is saying Mustafa Hamid Babon Ghana for say he has not been invited by the special prosecutor. And the press conference, a journalist was asking asked special prosecutor, say, Mustafa Hamid says you have not invited him. The special prosecutor looked shocked. Now the question I'm asking the special prosecutor is, Mustafa Hamid, has he been invited to your office? And has he confirmed that allegation? Because the young man you arrested, the things he said, did Mustafa Hamid admit to them? That's the second question. Remember, that interrogation of the young man was done on camera. I'm asking, do you still have the footage? That investigation, you have audios. I'm asking, do you still have audios? Because these are two vital, important things that support your claim if you're going to make a criminal case against any suspect. And I am very well informed that when you interrogated that young man, you interrogated him, the camera scene, the question I'm asking, do you still have those files? Or those files have disappeared? Now, question number 3. There are 14 questions. Did Mustafa seek and meet with a special prosecutor? Did Mustafa Hamid, special prosecutor, did he ever meet you outside the OSP's office? Did he seek to meet you? Was there any exchange of pleasantries? I'm asking a question. Have you taken money from Mustafa Hamid? The first money that came in, that is almost 5 million cedis, just to meet him. Has anything like that happened? These are questions I'm asking. Did he pay any money to you? And has Mustafa Hamid paid 60 million Ghana cedis out of 20 million Ghana cedis to you? It's just a question. That's what I'm saying, that if Mustafa Hamid met you, did he meet you at a special prosecutor's office or your office next? That is next to Nyahu Clinic. I'm just asking. These are all questions. Question number 4. Did money exchange hands before he met with the special prosecutor? Or did money exchange hands before you met Mustafa Hamid? Consultation of 4 million to 5 million cedis. Did it happen? And after you met Mustafa Hamid, did any 16 million, was 20 million discussed and 60 million paid? It's a question. I'm not accusing you. I'm just asking you simple questions. Question number 5. After the meeting, was there an agreement to pay money, and how much has been paid? After meeting Mustafa Hamid, because I'm asking, have you met him? And when you met him, what was the agreement? Was any money, any payment agreed upon? I'm just asking. I'm not accusing you. I'm asking you. Question number 6. If money had been paid after the meeting, when would the balance be paid? It's another question. I'm not accusing you. I'm asking you if you have met Mustafa Hamid, if you have met him out of your office, if he has paid any money to you, and if he has paid some of the money to you, when is the rest going to be paid? These are questions I'm asking you. Question number 7. What is happening to the docket now? That docket, tonight, Siaba Special Prosecutor's Officer, is that docket sitting there, or that docket has been taken away? Have you taken the docket, or the docket is there? Because after that young man was interrogated and filmed, recorded, I want to ask, that docket, did you take it, or the docket is still in your office? Because the president should be asking you about the docket. And I'm advising the president to call you to present that docket. He needs to see it. Because you are appointed by the president. And I'm respectfully telling the president, Mr. President, please call the special prosecutor and ask him to bring that docket. The docket, that boy who was interrogated, the camera seen so recorded. That docket, if the docket is at the special prosecutor's office, he should bring it. If it is not there, where is the docket? Now, let me move forward. This is question number 8. These are all questions. I'm not accusing of anything, but we need answers. It's very, very important. Who is Kobna Edu, the Chief of Staff and Acting Director of Operations at the Office of the Special Prosecutor? There's one gentleman at the Office of the Special Prosecutor. In fact, he's in charge of what you call a acting directorate position or operations. He heads your office, your so-called office next to Nyaho Clinic and the Special Prosecutor's Office. In fact, he is in charge. He's the director of operations. Is he on government payroll? The next time I come, I'll come and show that gentleman's face. I'm asking, that man called Kobenedu, is he on government payroll? What role is he playing in your office? Both in your office at NEST and also at the Special Prosecutor's Office. I want to know what is his role, because he's playing serious roles. In fact, he is giving instructions to investigators. He is actually making sure investigators do their job. We want to know who appointed him. Payroll Ben or Dasso. Is he being paid by the Accountant General? Who is this man called Kobena Edu? We want to know who this person is. Now, we are asking, is he a staff? Is he on payroll? And that is question number 9. His name is Kobena Edu. Question number 10. What is his role in the office, or does he come to the office? Now, question number 3. Does the OSP have an office annexed at Ridge? And is it where Kobena Edu operates? We want to ask. Do you have another office annexed at Ridge? And that place, what work is Kobena Edu doing there? Because we know your official office, but now we know you have an annexed office. And that office, we want to know, the Kobena Edu, we just want to ask, do you have an office there that guy operates? Question number 12. What actually happens in that office? What happens there? Why do you have private meetings there? Why can't you have meetings at the OSP's office? Why can't you have meetings there? Because I can tell you, for some time now, you have not been to the OSP office. You have not been there. You don't even show up. You have created your own office where you work from. So we are asking, what actually happens there? Do you call suspects to come there, to meet you there? Is that right? Is it sanctioned by the government? Is it your own personal property? Okay. Now, question number 13 and 14. How many security details have been assigned to the special prosecutor? We want to know. From my checks, you have 4 military men who sit in your car with you. Your car is bulletproof. And then you have 2 military men stationed at the OSP office, including a police officer. We want you to tell us, how many security details do you have? Now, we want to ask, and what about the security at your residence at Ridge, around Nyaho and Agbogba in Accra? You have 2 offices, Nyaho Bako and Agbogba. We want to know security details send because the neighbor to me the OSP office. So office na kano why na etua hoka. Security no more why na etua mo. We want to know what's going on in those offices. You see, Mameka Bibincho, during the transition, Special Prosecutor called for every docket at the OSP's office. The Special Prosecutor, during transition, Oje dockets, he did not keep them at the office. He took the dockets away. Every single investigator, Okuta docket, the OSP took it. Till date, the OSP has not returned the dockets. Remember, there were some investigations that were started before this government, the MPP went out of office. The OSP came to office and took every docket. As we speak today, no investigator at the OSP's office has 1 docket. And the funny thing is, none of the docket in the Bakumponi were in the office. Now, government dockets, he has taken it to his private office and having private meetings out of the OSP's office. He does not come to the office. Now, the question is, sir, why are you doing this? The office you occupy. Remember, OSP has 254 employees. 254. He has only 38 cases. And he has not been able to break 1 case. There are 254 people who work at the Special Prosecutor's office. He has only 38 cases. He has not been able to break one. This is a waste of time. And today, I heard this. Yoko leadership has requested a copy of OSP's docket on Cecilia Dapa. And the Yoko said, OSP Cecilia Dapa docket ne wo no omu hia. They are respectfully asking for Cecilia Dapa's docket. Because the akoti nyina say, and the Cecilia Dapa ojina court and say $1 million theft case, Cecilia Dapa's money and jewelry were not stolen. And the statement of Cecilia Dapa lawyer for Patience Botre alleges. Cecilia Cecilia Dapa said enkwara na ewia sika and the jewelry. Lawyer na lawyer ma enkwara na o suspect no almost fa bibia. Enti Cecilia Dapa case no and so akoye komsa. We don't know. Now Yoko is demanding from the special prosecutor docket Cecilia Dapa docket special prosecutor should hand it over to Yoko. Now Yoko for to enshemu because something isn't right. Something is terribly wrong. The way Kusi Jabin is doing his work, something isn't right. So Busamia, I would say we should merge the OSP's office with the Attorney General's office. The Attorney General should oversee the activities of the OSP. The OSP must report to the Attorney General because we gave the OSP too much independence and he's abusing that office. The amount of money we pump into the OSP's office, it is crazy. When you read Ghana's budget, now we share the amount of money, they call the special prosecutor's office, and the 38 cases only been breaking back 254 workers. Now it looks like he feels too powerful, and that I would prefer the government, the president. He appointed a special prosecutor. He should merge it with the Attorney General's office. The special prosecutor should work beneath the Attorney General. So when the special prosecutor does investigations, he should collaborate with the Attorney General to prosecute. But at the end of the day, the special prosecutor should report to the Attorney General. That is the only way that we can manage the office of the special prosecutor. Without that, Kusie Jabin is running his own country. He's too powerful and he's breaking a lot of the rules. He's breaking a lot of the rules, which he's not supposed to do. Now, as Ghanaians, we should not underestimate what is happening. And Yoko is asking for a Cecilia Dapa's docket. But I don't care about this. What I care about is all the docket at OSP's office, the special prosecutors, where are the dockets? Well, I can tell you on authority, none of the investigator BNY or what OSP officer or what docket, no investigation is ongoing. We're seizing a dockets now. Our 254 workers, 254. He's working on only 38 cases and to ultimately breaking one. The OSP must go. If he's not going to go, you need to merge his office with Attorney General's office. There's no need to have an OSP who cannot do anything and feels too powerful, abusing state resource. He runs around with 4 military men, 2 military men at the office, 4 working with him. He has different offices where he has placed military men. No, it can't happen. So the special prosecutor should come out. And this goes to the president respectfully. Mr. President, Ghanaians want to see something at the OSP's office. The amount of money we are pumping into that office, we cannot tolerate this kind of laziness and this kind of disrespect to law. And see, the president should make sure, and I'm respectfully telling the president, this is respectfully I'm telling the president, Mr. President, so we share special prosecutor now. The man is abusing that office. Before this government came into office, when a special prosecutor bar office 2025, he gathered every single person at the special prosecutor's office and told them, say, he didn't want this job. This is what Kusi Jabin told all the investigators and the workers at the special prosecutor's office. He told them bluntly, I didn't want this job. I don't need this job. So Kusi Jabin, the work he is doing, he is not from his heart. He wasn't willing to do this job. And And also so hine and so can some chrewa untumi ended the embu so enti na oji adwuma we. He wasn't ready to take this job. It Kwesi Agyabe is not there because he was willing or he's ready to work for Ghana. Kwesi Agyabe is there because somebody forced him to be there. And there's this man called Akuguru. Akuguru, I've done his story before, our special prosecutor's office. And you see, sometimes you expect people who know their job. He is an experienced investigator. Akuguru today is one of the most radical investigators in Ghana. Metima Kachero say, it goes all the way down, say, when you go to the special prosecutor's office, Akuguru, personal assistant Oyoba, has an issue with Akuguru. I'll talk on that in detail. For some reason, some women at the OSP's office, they wrote a lot of petitions to the OSP about Akuguru, the relationship with some of the women there. Akuguru ni OSP abeba. When I know Akuguru, his wife is an NDC MP. Madam, I've spoken about your husband before, and I thought your husband was going to change. But it is looking like your husband is not ready to change. Talk to him. It is very important you talk to Akuguru. So this is what I have for the special prosecutor. And I expect the special prosecutor to come out and tell us exactly what happened to the Mustafa Hamid case. If you are now about to file a case, then you are stalling. Mustafa Hamid is the prime suspect here. Mustafa Hamid needs to be charged. His boy who was taking the money from the OMCs confessed. When you met Mustafa Hamid, he admitted to the boy's statement. Why are you still sitting there and telling us stories about the Mustafa MPA story? Why are you now telling us that you are about to file? You know, you have known the facts. That's why I was asking you all these questions. Have you had a meeting with Mustafa Hamid? I'll leave it here. Team, we're good. We are good. We are good. Now, there's one story I'm going to chat for. And that story is a year ban on drumming. A year the Pentecost Church in Pedifoba Kwakasa. Noise making. GPCC, Ghana Pentecostal Charismatic, GPCC, I don't know, raises concern over harassment, calls for stakeholders dialogue. Now, I want the Pentecostal people in Accra on the land of Nkranfo Gamanche to understand. Nobody is harassing anybody. Nkranfo no motia asasene so. And they have their rules that we all have to abide by. Before I'm over and this a year ban on drumming and then start here. We have lived in Ghana for years, and Obia Otia Krabia nim say there is a time Edrua also be atia say enkranfo be dia fashe. It does not matter who you are, you need to follow the rule. So there's nothing like dialogue. Nobody is being harassed. You people don't want to respect the people. Their customs and traditions. If you don't go against it, they will not come to you. Because there are so many people and so many churches in Accra. Problem because Emrana and Kranfona Sheno, they have followed it. And I am telling you, the Pentecostal people, follow the rules. Almost say munja de deneye mama mo drums no follow it the same way okwa santimemu na ebedia kwesideya na yaka se ma obi ampia bontene na ebeye say omudi so no shut up and listen to them. Asasene omodia, you people came to meet them there. They didn't come to meet you people there. It is we are sorry, it does not matter who you are. Na say what in kan asase so na nkranfo say omo mrebia yenye dede shut up dumu wefidie no. It is as simple as that. Don't disrespect the people and call for a dialogue. Dialogue for what? Because when we are sorry now, they will not come there. You people should stop disrespecting these people. Musa insulting Samu, insulting Pedifono. You people should stop disrespecting people. When you go to some places, you want to respect every nonsense. But when you come to some places, you want to flex muscle. Because the people are so accommodating. Because the people always show respect. You people should shut up. Shut the fuck up and listen to the people. Mundiso. Samu fili samu tumindiso. Munya so free akranko. What kind of nonsense is this? There's no dialogue here. They don't have to have any dialogue with anybody. Almost set mra, and then almost set rules way. It has been there for ages. Answer obedi Pentecost, but you know mra we wo. Mwankasa mwa sorry amutim. So obi bu mra so amotwe ne sign. Ana mo pese bedi mra so. So obi bu mra so asori ma mo have a dialogue. Stop this childish thing and this nonsense of every time you people want to exert your religion on people. You came to meet the Nkranfono. They live on the land. Respect their land. Respect their rules. Do not go there and say they are harassing you. So you people should tell your people. And this goes to every single church in Greater Accra region. They are observing this time. Listen, respect, and then you can live with them comfortably. Now, I will say, what the Embra and I say, what someone they will not agree. They will not. Because Pentecost in Soria was Santimemuno. Sa Santini Casama de Omudiso. Why are you coming for a dialogue here? Adentina, Unkantra was sorry for to say they should do what is right. And then some phone you didn't Ghana Sano. You are being selective of where you want to do what you want to follow the rules. And crime for so be a sorwa in crime. And then oh, you did that. Go there and stop them. Ya bremuni unano. Ya bremuni yedi yanko pomba. One adre wono. And then some phone no. The Nkran people should not sit with anybody. Almost set your rules not all. We should all follow. That's all. Thank you very much for being part of tonight's show. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. I will see you tomorrow. We will discuss Ghana. Our focus is on developing Ghana. Focus. That is the most important thing. Be good. God bless you. God bless me. Cheers and good night. Abuache. Egigim.
Yo! We are best fishermen. No, no answer mine. Abuache. You will for Belgium fan, Belgium fan, Belgium fan. You want to see a Belgium fan, Belgium fan, Belgium fan. You will do a Belgium fan, Belgium fan, Belgium fan. Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Super, why round what? You will for Belgium fan, Belgium fan, Belgium fan. You want to see a Belgium fan, Belgium fan, Belgium fan. You will do a Belgium fan, Belgium fan, Belgium fan. You will do a Belgium fan, Belgium fan, Belgium fan. Why you're here? Why round what? 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 Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Why round what? Why you're here? Why round what?